Okay, investigation 21.2, additive color model and vision. This one is going to utilize the 3 flashlights from the Optics with Light and Colors kit. That's actually the box that I'm using here to project on. That's what it recommends you do. That'll also help kind of shade it if you've got your lights on in the classroom. I'm doing this with the lights off in the classroom. Seems to help out. You'll want your 3 lights, and I'll go ahead and show these kind of off to you. Oh, they were off. There you are. So your 3 lights, you're going to put the caps on, so red, blue, and green. And then you got these holders here that you'll put them in. The 2 on the bottom, you'll see I can just move them together. They're kind of slid in together. The 3rd holder, it gives instructions on the document, but turn it sideways and place the, I'll see if you can't see it here. You're going to place that slot right in between them. And what that actually does is it lines up that blue light to be right in between the 2. And there's instructions for that in the actual lab. And then what you're also going to want is the lens. There's 3 lenses that comes in these boxes. You want the light blue one. And then the side that is flat, go ahead and put that down in front of your flashlights. And now you could probably do this as a demonstration too. This might show up pretty well on the board, but you'll just want to slide this until you get a pretty good look at the different colors overlapping there. And I'm going to go ahead and use the laser flashlight just to highlight the parts that we're focused on. So you got your red light shown up here, which is interesting because my red light, you'll notice, is the one closest on this side. So it's going crossed the lens. The lens is crisscrossing everything. So here's my red light, green light, blue light's at the bottom. It kind of cuts off, but it's only cutting off the actual blue, so not a big deal. And in the actual document, once this is all set up, it's going to ask students to what happens when red and green mix. Well, red and green mixing gives us yellow. Now, students are probably somewhat familiar with mixing like paint colors, but mixing light colors is a bit different. So that's probably going to be kind of weird to them. Mixing green and blue gives you, I believe that's cyan. Mixing red and blue gets you magenta. And then mixing all 3 colors gives you white right there in the middle, because white light is a combination of the 3 primary colors. And so students will be able to see this and be, I hopefully think this is a great demonstration to show how the light mixes together. And so first they'll document that on the first page, then they'll answer some questions, and then there's actually some research questions where it takes them into the actual, like, how do the eyes work and things like that. And so you might have students do part of the lab setting up to do this investigation and then send them back to tables to investigate the other questions or do that as a class activity. But that's pretty much the setup for this one. You'll just need 6 AA batteries for this to work out for your flashlights. They each take 2, and getting your lens out. But it's a pretty good visual, so don't skip this one. It also recommends for this using the diffraction glasses. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's helpful in this one, but it does give off some really cool effects. So very trippy, might give you a headache. All right, that is investigation 21.2.